Good morning and welcome back to another Saturday Somm-things with Mats. Hi, I'm Mats and we're drinking wine at 9. Today I have a returning guest to the table. Her name is Michelle Prater and she is the maritime extraordinaire person who represents Jackson Wines. That's the division, maritime, and she's just all knowledgeable and encompassing. So, Michelle.
Hello, thank you.
Welcome back to the table.
Thank you.
Today, cheers, yes, we are discussing Women's History Month. So we're going to be doing all female winery owners and winemakers throughout the course of the month today and at the wine desk. So please stay tuned. Michelle, welcome back. We are going to start with the amazing talent of winemaker Jill Russell with Cambria, but this is your show. Let's go.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Jill Russell is our winemaker at Cambria, and a little backstory on Cambria. It is owned and operated by Barbara Banke, and they founded the winery back in the 70s and named two of the vineyards after their two daughters. So we've got a tale of two daughters here, Catherine's vineyard with the Chardonnay. So we're in the Santa Barbara area, Santa Maria Bench to be specific. And in this area, you get some nice salinity in the whites and nice minerality. And then when we move into the reds, a little bit of spice. So with this Chardonnay, I love how bright it is, and they keep a little bit of the juice in stainless steel to keep it nice and bright. I think it's about 35%, and then a little bit in barrel too to give it that roundness and creaminess that we all love.
I'm getting a lot of melon and white peach, some kiwi. It's very tropical.
Mm-hmm.
But
so yeah, down in
dry.
Santa Barbara, it gets a little bit riper, so you get a little bit of that tropical flavor.
It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's dry, it's crisp, it coats your palate beautifully. I think because the way Jill makes these, just so well balanced. Mm-hmm. And she is just a legend in her own right. So, Michelle, what would you pair this with?
I was just thinking about that. I love this wine just sitting on a patio by itself. It goes really nicely with a cheese plate, some nice creamy cheeses.
Yes.
And then if you want to dip into entrees, I think it stands up really nicely to a fish dish, like a flaky white fish with like a lemon sauce, a little bit of cream sauce.
Even
what
fish
do you
and
like?
chips.
Fish and chips,
Like cod is nice and flaky, and this would go beautifully with that, or something in a Bear Blanc. White wine butter sauce with capers, chicken Kiev, chicken tetrazzini.
You're making me hungry.
I know. It's so beautiful. And just before we go on, today is March 2nd, Saturday. So if you're watching this video live, today at the wine desk, I am having my free once a year Girl Scout cookie pairing with wine tasting. So please come on down. It's free. Starts at 3. Just bring your ID. So Michelle, on to the Pinot.
Lovely.
Okay.
So I alluded to it a little bit. The Pinot has a nice spice characteristic to it. Down in Santa Barbara, Santa Maria specifically, you get some nice bright fruit. I get some nice like bitter tea leaf from this just to kind of balance it out. But again, Jill just does such a good job making an elegant wine. And a lot of this is from their old vines for both of these wines. Okay. So they have vines still planted from the 70s that they're getting fruit from today.
Gorgeous. I'm getting green tea, white pepper, a little black walnut.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a little lifted for a Pinot Noir. Mm-hmm. It's not super heavy, but that's what you'd expect from something really well made.
Right. I get some nice layers in this one, fruity up front, and then it gets that kind of tea earthiness on the back palate. So nice layers on the palate.
Strawberry, rhubarb. And as always, I would put a slight chill on any of your Pinot Noirs because it just tends to bring out the fruit and the essence, and it's not terribly heavy.
10 minutes in the freezer. It'll be perfect.
Oh, okay. We'll do 10 minutes in the freezer.
Just a quick trip.
Right, because daylight saving time is coming up next weekend, and it's going to be light outside for longer, and we're going to have these beautiful wines on sale. Thank you, Miss Sheila. So on to wine number 3.
Yeah.
Another Pinot.
into Nielsen Vineyard, and we're moving to Anna Clifford as the winemaker for this. So another female winemaker. Anna has a really fun job with Nielsen. She gets to blend across the whole Santa Barbara County and dipping a little bit into Monterey as well. So her like spice cabinet of building a wine is from different regions of Santa Barbara. And her style for this is she's looking for a fruit forward wine, but nothing overdone. She still wants it nice and bright.
It is very bright. Cherries, Bing cherries, Rainier cherries, golden cherries, raspberries, strawberries. So it is lighter, brighter, more fruity, but still nicely balanced and just elegant.
Very approachable.
Right.
Yeah, very drinkable. Both these Pinots, I think, go really well with roasted things like chicken or pork. Again, cheese, I love a good cheese plate, so it goes really well with that. But really nice, bright style for this.
I'd hate to say charcuterie, but that also fits in there because you don't need food to complement this wine. You can just pop it and sit on the porch and just drink away. That's just such a beautiful, I love this winery. I always have, and it's such a staff favorite.
Yeah.
It really is.
The name for this winery is an homage to one of the founding person who planted grapes in the Santa Barbara County, Uriel Nielsen. So the Jackson family decided to name the vineyard after this gentleman who kind of started the winemaking tradition in Santa Barbara.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So to round up our last Pinot, our last female winemaker, winery-owned, delectable glass of goodness, it all started with Lynn Penner Ash.
Yep.
So take it away.
Cruising up to Oregon with this one. So we're out of the Willamette Valley. Another female founder winemaker, and Lynn Penner was actually one of the first female winemakers in Oregon itself. The winery was founded in the late 1990s. Most recently, she has started to retire, and Kate Ayers has taken the helm at Penner Ash, and I think she's done beautiful things with the wines. So up in Oregon, it's a small and mighty growing area, and it's really important to have a lot of friends and growing partners. So one thing that Lynn did was create good relationships with a bunch of neighboring growers to buy fruit from. So in the Willamette Valley from Penner Ash, they source from 6 different AVAs and a couple different partner growers. And those have just been long-lasting relationships to be sure that they get the best fruit.
It's beautiful. This has always been a fan favorite and a staff favorite because you can't beat a Willamette Valley Pinot Noir. And especially, like I said, Kate is amazing at what she does, and it really shows in the glass. This could hold up to a steak.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Any type of big meats off the grill.
Yeah, and we're really excited to have wine this year. In 2020, we did not make any wine from Penner Ash, and that's just due to the smoke and fires in the area. So now that we're on to the 2021 vintage, we're finally excited to get wine again. And the 2021 vintage was a little bit warmer, but I think Kate did a nice job preserving that nice bright acidity for such a fruity, warm vintage.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. The whole lineup, the whole month is going to be beautiful. So we definitely thank all the female winery owners out there and the winemakers out there. Today is March 2nd. It's Dr. Seuss Day.
Oh, look
today.
at that.
I know. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, white wine, red wine, boxed wine, fine wine. How about that? So everybody, just a little bit of a hint, please vote for us in the Westward for Best Liquor Store because we love our fans and our customers. And also join our new wine club. You can look up argonautliquor.com and it'll take you right to it. Michelle, thank you for an amazing lineup.
Yep.
As always, cheers.
Happy to be back. Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.